Damian Lillard celebrated for his 3-point contest victory right before the Rockets-Blazers game. And I guess Damian Lillard wanted you to know that he's more than just a 3-point contest winner. He can shoot that thing in game with the best of them. Damian Lillard had himself a game. More on him in a second. In a second. First off, Alperen Sengun up top to KJ Martin for the jam. Any other day, we would talk about that poster dunk more, but who cares? Damian Lillard was going off. Lillard knocking down threes at an unreal clip in the first half against the Rockets. Now Lillard attacking the rim and scoring. Back to the three-point line we go, because Dame got a cannon for show. And then this time around, it's Lillard from the logo. Oh, no. Damian Lillard caps off a 41-point first half at the rim. The irony in that, Blazers led it by 15 at the half. The only question now is, would the Blazers run away from this game and probably stop Damian Lillard from going for like 70 or 80? Lillard already at 50 points with that bucket, so he cooled down a little bit, just 9 points in the third. But guess what? The Rockets make a run in this game. How about Eason with the bucket inside? And then Jason Tate scoring. Another bucket from Eason, crashing the boards and scoring. It's a 5-point game in the fourth, which means Damian Lillard gets to score some more. A 21-point fourth quarter incoming from Damian Lillard. This is the one that's going to get him drug tested, dunking it down over Jabari Smith. And then Lillard. All right, we're at 64, a career high for Damian Lillard. He's not done. More Lillard. And Dame, with the capper, a floater in the lane, gives him 71 points. That ties him with Donovan Mitchell for 6th most points in NBA history. Mitchell obviously scored 71 earlier this year. An unreal performance from an unreal 3-point sniper, Damian Lillard. Welcome to Donovan Mitchell's best game of his career. His Cleveland Cavaliers were without his backcourt mate Darius Garland, with DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls in town. No need to waste your time. I know you're on your grind. We kicked this highlight off in the second quarter where DeRozan is doing work. His magical start in Chicago continues. DeRozan had 18 first half points. Zach LaVine knocking down the three. Just like that, Chicago's up by 18. But check out Donovan Mitchell. His night was literally just getting started. The step back three there. Mitchell had 16 points in the first half. It's Cleveland trailing by 18 though, as we took an intermission. And Donovan Mitchell didn't like that his team was down. He went crazy in the third quarter. How about 24 points from Mitchell by himself in the third? DeRozan had himself a really good game. He gets the deuce to go. He had 44, but he's going to be the second highest scorer in this game. You'll see more in a second as Cedi Osman cuts the Cavaliers' deficit down to 3 with that bucket. But back to the man of the hour. It's DeRozan, relentless in his approach, just taking on whoever Chicago throws his way and coming away with bucket after bucket. Even had some dimes. How about Mitchell? One of his 11 assists to Jared Allen. The Cavs still trail by 3. Look at DeRozan coming off his pivot. He is so good in the mid-range area. That juice put Chicago back out in front by 5. Donovan's like, I don't care. I'm in fuego. He was 7 of 15 from the three-point line. The Cavs are down 2 with 4.7 seconds to go. How about Mitchell missing the second free throw intentionally and going and getting it and scoring? Mitchell ties this game up at 130. Last chance for the Shy. You know who gonna get it. It's DeRozan. Not able to make that 3 at the buzzer. So we would go to overtime. Donovan Mitchell still cooking. Chicago, it's Mitchell with the rock on a do-it-himself mission, challenging LaVine and DeRozan at the same time. More Mitchell Another three. Make it two. Donovan goes 22 of 34 from the field. He's on fire. They're cooling off his teammate because Mitchell's so hot. A career high and a franchise record for the Cavs. 71 points for Donovan Mitchell. His Cleveland Cavaliers didn't lead this game into overtime. Donovan Mitchell nearly puts up half his team points in his career night, just the seventh player in NBA history to go over 70. And somehow, some way, he helped his Cavs team get the win, 145-134. Joel Embiid looked stunned at the height on rookie Victor Wembanyama. By the end of this highlight, Wembanyama will be stunned of the game that Embiid's got. Spurs hosting the Sixers first quarter. Embiid and Wembanyama going basket for basket until Embiid says, well, I'm just better right now. How about a 24-point first quarter for Joel Embiid? But trust and believe his historic night was just getting started. Could Wembanyama hijack Embiid's big night? He throws it down. And look at this jump shot over Wemby goes Embiid. And then the tip in from Joel is good. Wembanyama trying his darnest. Look at him go around Embiid. 18 points for Wemby at the half. Embiid, by the way, had 34 points at the half. Third quarter. Look at it. Little boy day tomorrow. Embiid just bully balls Wembanyama for the deuce. But Wemby ain't scarred. How about Wembanyama? He put up 33 points, but he only played 26 minutes. And the thing is, Embiid played more and dominated more. Joel Embiid going crazy with the scores, even had the audacity to get an assist or two in his big night. He had 5 dimes, but a lot more points. Joel Embiid had 59 points through 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, here's a 60-piece. We're passing by Allen Iverson for most points scored in the game by a Sixer. And Embiid's not done. With his team up 14, the only question left is how many points would the big fella get? And as that Philadelphia crowd erupts, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to that question is 70 points for Joel Embiid, a Philadelphia 76ers franchise record he passed by Wilt Chamberlain. 70 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists. Embiid has his historic night in a win as the Sixers beat the Spurs. Two guys that were once traded for each other on draft night, now NBA rivals. Luka Donic and the Dallas Mavericks take Atlanta to deal with Trae Young and the Hawks. First quarter. Let's just say if I were Dallas, I would think I got the better end of the trade. Luka nails 18 points in the first. On the other end, it's Bogdanovich to Jalen Johnson who throws it down. But I want you to keep your eyes on number 77. He got close to it. That's called a tease in the business. Luka with the score. On the other end, it's Bogdanovich. He had 24 points. How about Derrick Jones Jr. on the baseline? Relentless in his approach, and he wouldn't be denied on that possession. Luka wouldn't be denied in this entire game. The Don putting the business on the Hawks in State Farm Arena at the half. Luka had 41 points. That's the most ever by a Dallas Maverick in the first half. And guess what? Luka wasn't done. At this point, Doncic just going in his bag and his shenane. Luka breaking the scoring mark for a Dallas Maverick. Now it's chasing the history books for any NBA player on any NBA team. Luka's already over 60 in the fourth. The Mavs are up 9. DeJounte Murray nails the 3. We got a tight game, which means Luka keeps playing. Now the Don is at 69 points and one made it 70. We've seen guys get 70 of recent. Does Luka got more magic in his tank? Well, first off, Jalen Johnson makes it a 4-point game. Here's Luka with under a minute to go. How about Doncic? Another and one to cap off 73 points for number 77. The Dallas Mavericks. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. go into Atlanta and let Luka lead them to a 148-143 victory on Doncic's historic night.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.